All right, so first off, I want to be 100% transparent. I am disabling comments again on this video because I have major anxiety whenever I read hatred or something bad. It just puts me into a spiral, and I'm trying to avoid it as much as possible for my sanity. But that being said, I want to let you guys know this is really scary for me. All of this that is going on. But I have a much better picture of my future or my possible future and what's going to happen than I did a couple weeks back when I made the Gofundme. So let me just try to give you guys a little bit of a better update. So around the end of October, there was a legal decision made around the house that I've lived in for over 20 years that I thought would become mine. But then we had a tragic death to the landlord at the time, and then people took over the house legally, and then they went to sell it. And a legal decision came down against me because we were trying to get the house. It's a long story, but we weren't able to. And then a legal decision came down that they were going to immediately sell the house and all that. And I thought it was like an eviction notice. I didn't know what to expect. I was like, the house is gone. I have to move out in 30 days, me and my brother, whatever. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I had no money. I made the GoFundMe, and I asked for help, and it really hurt me to do that because I feel like less of a man, and you know it's really hard to do that, especially publicly, because I'm a personality, and people can use it against you, and it can become all bad, and then, out of the grace of, let's say, God, you guys, I reached the goal twice. I made it 5,000 first, then I put it down to 3,000 because I felt like, maybe I only need 3,000 to help my life out. And then I reached it thanks to you, all of you amazing people. Then I brought it back to 5 because that's how much it is in California to possibly, put first and last down and moving expenses and stuff like that. So, but you guys all overexceeded my expectations, and so many amazing people came through for me. I was crying for 3 or 4 days, man. So that being said, I don't know if this is really the perfect way to say thank you and I love you to every single person, but you guys really are doing what it says, saving my soul. But now, after the process, I've talked to lawyers and other stuff like that. I'm not being evicted like within 30 days as I kind of thought. Like legally, we have like 90 days while they sell the house. Maybe even longer, to stay here while they sell the house. Like, we're still tenants, technically. I didn't know all that, like, when it all happened. I was just, because that's what I do. I freak out about everything. But yeah, I got a much better view on the situation. But the truth is, the longer I stay here, it just delays the inevitable, because eventually, no matter what, I have to move out, and I got to start a new future, and I will do that. And I've started the process. I've started trying to figure out how to move, basically planning for it, looking for like studios, houses or anything in multiple areas. It's so expensive in LA. Or Hollywood or wherever. But at least I have a better grasp that I technically know I have like 90 days unless something else major happens that I don't know about. So I got a much better view on the entire situation compared to a couple weeks back when I was going through it. So that being said, I'm just going to say this again. I love you all, and I can't thank you enough. And all of that money that you guys donated from your hard-earned, wallets, I really hope I make you proud. I really do. Many of you don't expect anything from it, except my goodwill and for a better future for me. And I hope I can make you guys proud. But there's a lot of decisions that come after the fact that you receive donations. And a lot of hatred as well. I mean, it's a big responsibility. And it's starting to wear on me again. I'm starting to feel really bad from certain people per messages, and I don't know why. People are talking about the donations a lot, basically telling me how to spend the money, what to do. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right, And then people are saying that I have to, what decisions I have to make out of respect for the people that donated. And I'm like, the people that donated are grown adults. And they donated for me to move and to help my soul. And hopefully a comeback. And that's what the money will be used for. I don't know why people are assuming I'm spending it right now. I'm doing this. That is just effing ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And I'm so tired of having to defend myself. You amazing people that donated don't want anything from me except a good future. But other people, they want to expose like I'm doing something wrong and make me feel guilty. And I have anxiety and all that other stuff, so I end up feeling guilty. Because I never want to ask for help, and I never want to impose on anybody else because I'm a fuck up. So I'm just been a little bit hurt by some of the messages and the way people have been responding to me. I don't know, just getting to me. And I don't want asking for money and support to mess up your view of me. For people to think that, he didn't make all the right decisions and I don't like him anymore, or how dare I supported him. I don't, I'm afraid I'm going to lose, amazing people that support me because they think I'm doing something wrong or bad, or, oh, how dare, you better spend the money I gave you the way, the way I want you to, or the way you told me. It just, I don't know. You know what I mean? Whenever they give you something, some people expect something in return, and they want it their way. So all I can say is, for everybody that supported me, a lot of them were my family and my friends as well, that came through. And a lot of them were fans, such as yourselves. And I just wanted to say, you made the decision to donate, and it will help me move in the future, and it will go towards saving my soul and giving a positive outlook. But if you expect anything else, like from your donation, I don't know. I'll try to reciprocate as best I can. Hit me up on Facebook. In the future, I'll try to send you guys, like, if you want an autograph headshot or something, I will do my best to reciprocate for all the love and the support. So, it sounds so funny, but, asking for support, you also get hatred. People want to end you sometimes. They want you to feel bad for the rest of your life for asking for support. It's really sad. It's really sad. But that being said, I want to move on. Thanks to the good graces of you guys. So I'm debating whether to, take off the video that I made explaining my situation. Because, I'm ashamed of it. I'm ashamed that I had to ask for help publicly like that. I'm not ashamed of the result. You guys are amazing. I never thought so many people, liked me. To be quite honest with you, so much hatred in my life. I never thought nobody liked me as much to donate, like. So that blew my mind and my heart. But I'm ashamed, and now, by some people, I'm being made to feel ashamed again, and what to do and how to do it. And I don't like those feelings. And the longer I leave the GoFundMe up there or the videos, people might continue to think that, I'm still asking for more money, that I'm being greedy or something. Again, this is my anxiety, guys. This is everything I think about and I go through. So I don't know if I'm making the right move, but I'm gonna private the videos that I made and maybe end the GoFundMe in a week or two. I should probably end it right now. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I wanted to get everybody's names and try to copy that so I could thank everybody truthfully somehow in the future in a better way before I actually end the campaign. But I'm thinking about doing all that because I don't want my legacy going forward for everybody to go back and go, oh man, like he asked for help, he begged for help. Like what a loser. I don't want my legacy to be that. I want from this point forward to like the real people know who donated and supported me. And then when I move out, get a positive outlook, hopefully start career in acting again, that you all know that you were a part of that journey, like a part of that new beginning for me. That'll be something personal between us that not everybody needs to know, moving forward. And of course, if I'm ever asked in the future by a reporter or a newscaster or somebody like that, how I felt to be supported on by my friends and my family and my fans, I will never deny it. But yeah, those are my thoughts. And I'm probably gonna private the videos and end the campaign. Just to start a new chapter officially with your love and your support. All right, I've talked too long. And boy, so much goes through my head. And you guys got to remember, you know, I've always lived with my brother, and I don't know no different. And we kind of have, like, not the best relationship. We love each other, but it's kind of toxic, codependent. And, you know, when this inevitability comes to fruition, whether it be, 90 days from now or whatever, I had the decision whether to try to continue our relationship and move out together, or start my future on my own. And it needs to be on my own. I just don't know how to do it. I'm scared, and I feel really alone, and I feel like if I leave my brother or whatever, like, that's just the end of my family, because I ain't got much family left, There's only a few people like my mother and my brother that are kind of in my life from my family, and it just feels like the end of everything, when I eventually move out on my own or whatever. Too many thoughts swirling my head. But I'm going to end it with this. For the real people that enjoy me, I'm going to start vlogging some positivity soon. None of this, GoFundMe, this and that. I'm just going to start blogging some positivity and my life. And you'll see the process of what I'm going through. And, I hope you can learn to love me past me honestly feeling ashamed for asking for support. But that being said, there are some people out there that I wouldn't call them enemies. It's just people I don't want to associate with. But they've supported as well. And I'm just going to go out and say it. I have no hatred in saying it. Mike David and Red Bar Radio, I know you use me as a joke and for content's sake a lot of the time for your humor. I don't agree with it. But at my time of need, you and many of your fans supported even a little bit of their hard-earned money, and I have to thank you. So for everybody that supported, I love you, I thank you. I'll be blogging some positivity in the future, and I'm going to start the process of moving on from this painful time, thanks to you guys. Please accept me for me. I am not a bad person. I am not. Please be empathetic toward my anxiety, my fears. And for the first time in your life, if even you hated me for whatever reasons, please accept love in your heart. And just be proud. A tortured soul is going to find help in the future thanks to you amazing people. Okay? God, I cry a lot. I love you guys. I'll be blogging some positivity in the future. And we'll go on this journey together. And my life will be that much better a year from now. I love you. I thank you. I'll talk to you soon.